Women should not be preachers, teachers, and pastors over men for many reasons. The main reason is that it simply is not in God's will. This is the natural organization of reality within these 9 tiers that I've displayed. And it is a man's role to see, feel, know God the Father, and do his will, teaching that to others. And it's God's role to make sure that he has this knowledge and he's thoroughly equipped with such knowledge so as to be the leader in his family and his life at large. It is the woman's role to learn from the man the knowledge of God and the kingdom of heaven at hand, so that she can protect herself and her children from the ways of this world, and nurture her children so that they are better equipped to learn from the man when they come of age. He is the leader. He leads the woman and he leads the children, and the woman helps him lead the children. That's what she's helping him to do. Everyone in creation has its specific role in all aspects of reality. We all have a place and a purpose in the grand scheme of things. I myself am such a man that knows God and can speak on behalf of his presence. This canvas represents the infinity of his presence as the principle of space right here in front of my hand. That's what this principle is. And within my mind's eye, I make room for God. And I have a stillness and a clarity of the presence of knowing that I am one with him in this present moment. I testify of an experience that I witness in my heart, that the presence of God is one with me as I am one with him. And I testify this to not just women, but to all people. That's why I'm sharing my testimony as well as these lessons to everybody, not just men and not just women. However, if I was a righteous woman married to a righteous man and we had some righteous babies, it's my job to protect her and the home from any invaders that might pollute her conscience or their conscience with lies about reality. It is my role as a righteous man to know God in his infinite presence within my heart and at hand in any given moment, and to exemplify this knowledge for my wife so that she can gain that same clarity of knowledge within her conscience and thus be better equipped to protect the children when I am not home through proper prayer and surrender the way Jesus Christ said to do. This right here is a task that a man cannot do. It's the one thing a man cannot do, and that is be there with the woman when he has to go get other shit done. He can't do that. He can't watch over her at all times, so he needs her to know God so well that she knows that God is watching her. And she's on her best behavior to make sure that these children come to know that God is also watching and is with them. Honestly, if I was a righteous woman, I would have babies, because a righteous woman desires to have babies, because this is God's will, to bring more spirits from the dust to the knowledge of him in that acknowledgement. Every human baby that is born is a potential son of God that can come to realize himself being equal to Christ, a fellow son of God, in the freedom of the kingdom of heaven at hand. And I don't know about you, but this is a full-time job for such a woman. A righteous man of God that has the knowledge of God has to first make sure that his chosen woman also has the baptism of the Holy Spirit and has the potential to understand the truth of the knowledge of the kingdom of heaven at hand, knowing how to properly submit and truly desiring to do God's will and make babies. It's more than just making babies, but making babies is a big part of being a woman. Women can only make babies for about 40 years or so, longer with proper nutrition. But men can make babies for over 100 years until they die. There's a big difference between the two. Remember, you don't got to take my word for it. You can put into practice the life, the truth, the way that Jesus Christ said to pray, and how to sanctify thyself and surrender thy life so that you can begin to live in the kingdom of heaven at hand. The truth is that I am. Yeah. and the kingdom of heaven is within you. And if you seek within yourself doing what Jesus said to do, you will discover the life, the truth, and the way.